Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
Okay, that is a totally different product. This is a totally different product. So in a project you can have a SAP HR consultant also, SuccessFactor consultant also. But SAP HR consultant and SuccessFactor and SAP HR consultant cannot able to compare with the S of consultant. Well, yes, our only thing is that there will be data mapping will be there. Yeah. But the fields will be defined and configured with a different tool. Here and there, the process of defining and configuring will be a different process. So you cannot say at any point of time that we are configuring in this way and why we are not configuring here in this way. That is the reason. So you have learned the SAP HR, you know it, but you restrict yourself from there and you learn from a scratch on what for SuccessFactor. Okay, so, coming back here we have the two objects, to data, that is, organization data and the employee data. So what is an organization data and what is an employee data? I have told Employee Central Help was to maintain two set of data for this, organization data and one is employee data. So what is an employee data and what is an organization data? This is something because where I am going very basic level, so that we need to understand the process flow, how it goes in the organization. Then only we can able to directly come into the system. If you are jumping into the system without having an exposure into the process, then that is also very risky. See, employee data means it is personal details and other details. Compare and tags details like that. Yeah, okay. So we have employee data which includes all your personal details, which includes your contact, which includes your address information and you're more into the job information. So these are the personal. What is the organization data then? For organization data would be like the cost center. Yeah, go ahead. So the organization data is something which is the data which has been maintained by the organization, right? So how, the organization structure, how we have a organization structure view, how we have a company view structure are lighter hierarchy or international hierarchy, and management like that. So you have a company. You have a B, use will be, the business units will be, the division will be, the departments will be there. Right. So all these are the organization structure, right? So these structures, where it is configured and where it is maintained in the employee center, right? Same way you are maintaining the employee data. Employee data means what, once you are hiring an employee. After hiring the employee, it will get into the employee profile and that employee profile is also maintained in the employee center. So there is a difference between an employee central and an employee profile. So employee profile is a place where you maintain the employee data, and this employee data is stored in the employee profile, and employee profile has been configured and maintained in the employee center. So we can see here the employee central, that is EC, is maintained, the master database of an organization, and EC helps the organization. That is employee central, helps organization to engage and empower the entire employees, which includes the HRs, managers, and all employees working in the organization. That is one thing, and I also have a comparison here, that into the cloud that we are going for the successor, and that is another product, that is ECC, if we call it on-premises. So when you go into the ECC, we have PAOM, time and payload. When you go into the cloud, apart from the talent modules, we have ECC Employee Center. Employee Central is again divided into three parts: Employee Central, Core, Type of, and Payroll. So under Employee Central Core, whatever we have learned or somebody has learned in P, A and OM, that will be generally covered under Employee Central Core. How we are doing at a cloud level. So, coming back here, Employee Central manages the employee with a global system of record. So when you handle a customer, the customer's line of business will be having to the 4 to 5 countries. So all the 4 to 5 countries employee, whoever are located in these 4 to 5 countries, the data will be maintained on a centralized way. So that is the reason it can say it is saying it managing the employee with a global system of record. Captures all employees at data at one place. It continues the talent data for the company, and so employee member for talent data means what the talent information. What is the talent information? Talent information covers what are the positions? What are the critical positions? What is this involved into the particular positions? So all these things we are getting in the talent information, and this talent information is stored. How it is coming? It is coming from the talent data. And from where the talent data is coming from the employee center. So internally, Employee Central will be again connected with the other modules. What are the other modules you may be? You may be having performance management, goal management, you will be having the succession management. You have another module that is called as a career development, and in OK you have LMS, that is, Learning Management System. So all these talent modules, from where the data will be flowing, from the employee center. And when the data is flowing to all these talent modules, like succession management, OK, learning management system, it always require the information which is related to the talent information. So that is flowing from the EC, OK, is it clear? Any questions? No questions, no. So Employee Central. Again, it is divided into two parts which we can have said, one is called as a HR data and the is called as a form section. Object, OK. So let us discuss about the HR data. So when we go into the HR data, let us take a scenario that an employee a candidate got selected in a company. OK. So what are the things which the candidate will be submitting to the organization, to the employer? Can you tell me? He would be submitting his personal details. First of all, details includes the help, the support process name. Yeah. And the date of birth light, all these information he will be sharing, and he will be sharing the contact information right. So contact information, address information, and then you have a previous company information also. Right, that also will be sharing. So, apart from that, what are the other things we will be sharing? Just a generic like an employee will be sharing to the employer. Personal data. I think we have to give like then hand details. Then if we have previous, I mean any, if A, P, F, maybe all the sites. I didn't ask for any.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.